Garden Seeds for Life. Garden Seeds for Life. Welcome to another episode of Garden Seeds for Life. Today, just want to give you some encouragement. So many ideas you can have to put together a plant based meal, plant based juicing, plant based desserts, and everything else in between. It can be fun. Food can be fun and it can be guilt free and shame free. So, I just wanted to share with you that herbs are extremely important when you're talking about juicing, baking, anything. They can even be wonderful centerpieces on the table when you are preparing for guests or special events, or just because maybe you just may want to spice up or spruce up the dinner table or the lunch table or whatever kind of table it is. Maybe you have a deck or a patio and you have a lot of space and you just want to take the time to decorate the table, to make it elaborate, to make it look absolutely spectacular. So, here are some ideas. You can use basil. As you see, this is basil right here, organic basil. And just so you know, basil prefers a warm climate, and you need to water basil often, but not overwater it because when you do, it's not good for the plant and it ends up drought or it ends up not doing so well, and the leaves don't stay nice and green. And this is sage. I don't know much about I don't know much at all about sage. I just wanted to get something different, and I will be planting both of these in bigger pots, probably tonight or tomorrow. And this is pomegranate, this is a mandarin, and this is an avocado. So there are many different options. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Garden Seeds for Life Live. There's so many different options of what you can mix and match, what you can do when it comes to having fun with food. You can have fun with fruit. You can have fun with fruit. You can have so much fun with fruit. You can dice fruit, you can make it into little fruit balls, you can have a fruit salad and all of that. So, how are you doing, American kid? Thank you for joining in. I mean, there's so much you can do with fruit. Fruit is absolutely versatile. There's so much you can do with flowers. Flowers are wonderful. There are edible flowers. I'm sure most of you know about the edible flowers. And then you can, hi, Galaxy Plays. How are you doing? Thank you for joining in to Garden Seeds for Life Live. We're talking about herbs, plants, fruit, and how you can have fun with food. So, like I was saying, basil and sage, which you see in the background, can be wonderful. You can use both of those. If you don't like either one of those, you can use something else. You can use rosemary, you can use thyme, you can use oregano. There's so many different options. You could use parsley. The sky is the limit. There are no limits. So you can use whatever herb you prefer. But me, I really like rosemary. Rosemary is so good, especially in the colder months. And it has such an aromatic scent to it that is so good. So you can also have a fruit salad or a fruit basket or fruit bowl. You can use pomegranate, mandarin, avocado, pineapple, mangoes, grapes, anything you like. You can use any type of fruit. Bananas, a lot of people like bananas. Bananas are usually the go-to for most. And you can use cherries, strawberries, whatever fruit you prefer, you can definitely add it in. Mandarins are wonderful. You can add in lemons. You can do all kinds of variations when it comes to planning and when it comes to decorating the table to be festive, to set it off so it's not just normal or the regular, so it could be absolutely different. in a good way, in a very good way. So you can take the juice tips, the plant based juice tips, and add basil or sage or any other kind of herb. With fruit, for example, you can add grapes. Grapes are definitely a go to and they're versatile. You can add grapes to just about any fresh juice or smoothie because grapes are going to sweeten it up. Depending upon the type of grapes, me myself, I prefer the purple or red grapes. And I definitely like table grapes, the little tiny champagne grapes. And I prefer muscadine to all of them, but they're not always in season. How are you doing, Gubby? Gubby, I hope I said it right. Gooby, Gubby. So you have many different options as to what you can add in, how you can layer it, and to make it easy, quick, fun, and simple. You don't have to draw it out, you don't have to plan it out and overthink it. You can do something quick and easy. For example, you can have a centerpiece with herbs and fruit and keep it simple, or have a fruit bowl, a fruit basket, whichever one you prefer. And it doesn't have to be really a special occasion, but you could just do it just to have fun, just to do something different, just so the table can look a little more inviting or a little more festive. And you can always add cherries, all types of garnishes. Some like parsley. I love parsley. I think parsley is absolutely amazing. It doesn't matter what type of parsley is. Parsley it is. I like all parsley. And I really, really, really like basil, but you have to really be careful with basil because basil can attract I'm tongue tied. Basil, be very careful with basil because basil can attract insects or flies sometimes. So you need to be very careful about that. Definitely need to be careful about that. So thank you so much for joining in. Paw Polk, Galaxy Plays, King Gooby, I hope I said it right. And just pay attention and please like, share, subscribe so you can know when the next short video or live is, so you can know what the next video will be about. If it's about juicing, baking, quick tips, whatever it is, you don't want to miss it. You don't have to necessarily watch it live. You could watch the replays and you can definitely go back and watch ones from another time if you would like to. It's up to you. One fruit, you could take one fruit and then you can build upon that and start juicing. For example, you can have mango and add mandarins to it. Then you can add pineapple, coconut milk or coconut water, ginger. You don't have to add all of that. You can keep it very simple with just three ingredients. You could just have mango, ginger, and coconut water, and it can still be such wonderful, a wonderful juice or smoothie, however you prefer to do it. You can always do a fresh fruit juice or you can do a smoothie. And usually the smoothie is when you add the coconut milk or the coconut cream. And it's so nice, it's so good, it's so delicious and so nutritious. You want to be sure that you are getting a high volume of vitamin C every day. You want to get a lot of vitamin C because vitamin C is important. Probiotics are important. And pineapple has probiotics. Pineapple is so good for us. So good. Really good. So if you really like pineapple, indulge in pineapple and add other fruit. You can even add vegetables. You can add just about anything to it. You can add herbs, you can add ginger, whatever you like. This is your plan. This is your juice. This is your meal. And it's going to be incredible. It's going to be absolutely amazing and awesome because you took out the time to do it. That's why it's going to be so wonderful. So please pay attention and watch out for the new shorts, plant based juicing, so you can get more quick tips like this one here. And remember, everything here is always free, FREE. You do not have to pay for it, you do not have to beg for it. You just simply have to watch for it, and then you will see it and you will know more. And I'm sure most of you already know a lot about plant based juicing and baking and meal planning, but it's always good to share so all of us can have new tips so we can try something new. And it's so much fun. Food is fun. Definitely, food is fun. I love talking about food because I really like food and I enjoy food. I like good food, natural, whole food. I really, really like food, and food is so good for us. So remember, no matter what you do, write out your list so when you go to the grocery store, you won't forget the fruit. Perhaps you like citrus. You want to get lemons and limes and grapefruit if you like it, mandarin. It's a long list of what you may need. So you want to be sure that you write it all down so you can remember when you go to the market, when you go to the grocer, or wherever it is, or also when you order online. For those that order online, be sure that you double check everything and that you search for the quality produce and be sure that the price is right as well. You want to be sure that you are finding sales for natural, organic, whole, raw food and take advantage of the farmers markets as well. That would be so good if you take advantage of the farmers markets because it's so much fun to shop there as well. And you meet new people. It's always good to get outside, to go out into the sunshine or whatever the weather condition may be and meet new people. And then you can connect with new people, and then you have a new resource so that when you would like to order something, for example, like nuts or mushrooms or herbs, you have a direct connect to someone that can deliver it to you, or you can connect with them, you can contact them so that they can send it to you, or you can meet them somewhere so you will be able to get exactly what you want and the quantity that you want, especially if you like their particular products and produce. So it's always good to get out and about, to take a walk, to go outside, to go to the farmer's market and have lots of fun. Find out which farmers markets are close to you and which days they are open so you don't miss it, okay? You don't want to miss it. How are you doing, Q? Thank you so much for joining in. You like the farmers market too? That's good. So do I. I love the farmers market. My mom was a farmer and a gardener, so I know that is really, really high value when it comes to food because you also want to be careful about the quality of water that you intake. It's very important for the cells as well, as it's been told many times. So you want to be sure that you may consider getting a water test kit to test the water. If you don't already have a filter at home, consider investing in a filter because it's going to definitely benefit you in the long run, because you definitely want to be sure that not only do you have this wonderful, all these wonderful fruit and vegetation and vegetables and herbs and spices and all of that. It's so good, but you want to be sure that the quality of water that you intake is a very high quality, free of toxins and all of that other stuff that definitely is harmful to us. Yes. So, what is your favorite fruit? What do you like? Share it in the comments. YouTube is a little different, so it's not as interactive. Hopefully, that'll change soon. I'm not sure, but on most other platforms, it's an option like where you can actually engage more with those who are watching. Oh, my mother was the expert on the water quality. I'm not a expert on the water quality. I could just tell you that you want to be sure that the water that you're drinking is good, clean water. Wow, cute. Which fruit do you like? What is your favorite fruit or vegetable or both? Share it, share it so we will know. James, strawberries. Okay, you like strawberries. Many people like berries, strawberries. Strawberries, I think you pretty much get strawberries year round. I don't think they're more so seasonal like some other fruit. It depends on what region you are in. And lemons. Okay, lemons. Lemons are good too. Lemons are really good. I think a lot of people like lemons. And lime. Lime is really good too. I think lime is really good. Lime is something that most people like. Oh, you like raspberries? Me too. Raspberries and lemons go good together, Q. You're starting something now. I remember one time, I think I've had raspberries and lemons together. It was a little bitter, but it was really good. I enjoyed it so much. I really enjoy food anyway, especially fruit. I think fruit is just so good for you. I think fruit really gives you that energetic boost no matter what type of fruit it is. I really like grapes. That's my go to. I like grapes a lot. Lemons. There's so many different types of grapes. I think that grapes are so good, but cherries are also good. I prefer the yellow or golden looking cherries instead of the ones that are red for myself. Frozen grapes? Oh my goodness, Q. Q, you are so creative. I love I like frozen grapes too. I was just thinking about putting some grapes in the freezer after I wash them again. Oh my goodness. Now, okay, James, you're starting stuff. Talking about some peaches and pineapples and bok choy, broccoli, cabbage. Oh my gosh. You're going to have all of us up here just hungry, 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 wanting to eat something. You go, James. Between you and Q, I don't know what to do. Both of you are fun. Both of you are very much fun. Yes, so I like peaches and pineapples too, but I don't even know if peaches and pineapple would go together good in a juice. Do you think so? What is your take on that? Mm. Activated. What do you mean activated? Q, what are you talking about activated? What makes you happy about juice and Q? You seem to really like juice. Food is so much fun. Even if you pop popcorn, that is fun in itself. I really would like to pop some popcorn. Popcorn is really good. I like popcorn a lot. Now you really starting stuff up now, James, talking about some peaches, pineapples, and mango is the perfect tropical fruit. Yeah, you're really starting stuff. I'm gonna see if I could pin. Q talks a lot of stuff. I want to pin this. Go what Q is talking about. Some kale. Yes, kale and spinach go together so well, but what many of you may not know is that spinach and kale go together so good. I just can't believe how good they go together. It seems like greens won't go together with grapes, but they are absolutely wonderful together. I'm like, ugh, wow. Wow. So many different ideas. You could use just about anything. Anything and everything is juiceable, it seems. You could make juice out of anything. You could take anything and juice it. Literally, just about anything. You can juice avocados. Avocados are really good. Do you like avocados? I definitely like avocados. Well, it's time to go juice, and I'll be back soon with the results of the juicing. It's hard to figure out, it's hard to pick one of what to juice now, especially after all this talk about juice. You wouldn't want to juice anything, Q. How are you going to drink juice if you don't juice anything? Oh, James likes juicing. Q doesn't like juicing, it seems. Wow. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So thank you so much for joining in, James, Q, Paw Paw, Galaxy, Plays, King, Gubby. A lot of you. Oh my gosh, all of you love juicing. All of you like fruit or the plant-based. So you can have herbs and fruit and you can have whatever you like because it's all available to you. So just pick one. Avocado is good. I like avocado, but I can't remember what drink I had before with avocado in it. I had one that I bought a while ago, but then I had one that I did at home. So I can't remember exactly what exactly I put in it, which fruit I mixed in with it and all of that. I don't remember all the details. But garden seeds for life, garden seeds for life. Plant based juicing, plant based everything. Everything can be plant based if you like it. You can explore your options for plant based and enjoy it and take your time and find out exactly what you like. Whatever works for you. And if it doesn't work for you, then just don't do it. Garden seeds for life, garden seeds for life. Quick tips, plant based, fun with food, garden seeds for life. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Garden seeds for life, garden seeds for life.